So hello everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Abdul Rahman Salim and you are watching Get the Knowledge. So friends, like every day I'm gonna teach about a very new thing, and you have seen in the title of this video down there, and you have seen and you have reached to the correct video. And I know why you have clicked, because you don't know about the physical changes and chemical changes. That's why you have the doubt in this mind. And I know that that today teacher asked you that
what are physical and chemical changes,
and you said,
Teacher, I don't know what is physical and chemical changes.
and then you just go to the YouTube and search quickly that what is it, and you have reached to this video. So you have reached in the correct video. And before I start anything, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more latest and interesting videos every single day. And yeah, share it with your friends so that they can also get the knowledge. And before wasting any time, let's begin. So guys, look, first thing is first, I have a glass here, okay? Now I'm talking about the physical changes, and for example, I have a glass here, and now I have broken this glass into pieces. Here's the pieces of glass, okay? So now what should we call it? We should call it as the physical change, or we should call it as the chemical change. If your answer is chemical change, then your answer is wrong. Your answer is wrong. So so the correct answer is physical change. Why? Let me tell you. Look, when I broken this piece of glass, when I broken it, and now it has turned into small pieces, but it didn't turn it into a juice or into a cake. Did it turn into a juice or cake? No, it is just broken only. So this type of change we call them as the physical change, a change which does not change any type of atom or any type of chemical. We call them as the physical change. So I've broken these glasses into pieces, and this only break, but this piece is the glass only, not a juice. It's not like I break the glass down and the glass turned into a juice or it turned into a cake. No, right? And so that's why we call this thing as the physical change. We call this as a physical change. Now let me tell you another example. I take a tire here, okay? So here's a tire. Now I cut into pieces. Now I just cut it. So you guys just tell me that if I cut this tire into pieces, this thing is a chemical change or physical change. So you can write down in the comment also, and if your answer is physical change, then it's correct. Why? Because I just cut this tire into shapes. I have changed this tire into shapes by cutting it into pieces. But I didn't turn this tire into an engine. Did I turn it? No. So after cutting it, it doesn't turn into an engine, or it doesn't turn into glass. It's only a tire. It's only a piece of rubber. It's a tire, but I just cut down only in the pieces. I didn't make this tire into a cake. Like if I touch the scissor in the tire, it becomes into any type of other things. So I break this glass, but it's still a glass. I cut this tire, but it's still a piece of rubber. It's still a tire. It didn't change chemically. It didn't change chemically. So we call this type of changes as the physical changes. Now let me teach you about chemical changes. So guys, now let me give you an example about chemical changes. So here I have a piece of wood. This thing here is the wood. I have written here also so that you can understand it good. So this is a wood. Now I take the fire and I put the fire inside the wood. So what will be its change? So this wood will turn into ash. Obviously, this wood will turn into ash. Okay. So here's the fire. I put the fire inside the wood, and now this wood has turned into an ash. So now you guys tell me, is it chemically changed? Well, if your answer is yes, then it's correct. It's chemically changed. How? Let me explain. Now I burned this wood, and the wood contains many type of atoms. And now this wood, when I lit the fire inside this wood, and then this wood turned into ash. It means that it's chemically changed. You know, like I put the fire inside the wood, but it's still the wood. No, it turned into ash. Why? Because it's chemically changed. The atoms of the wood, the chemical inside the wood, they are changed now. Now they're changed into the black ashes. So this type of change we call them as the chemical change. So now another example, if I took the wheat and water. So this is the wheat plus water. So will it chemically change or not? If your answer is no, then it's wrong. It will chemically change. It will change wheat plus water, and when we mix them, it will become a dough. Okay, it will become a dough, and when I put inside the pan, then it will become tortilla. It will become tortilla. Okay. So wheat plus water into a dough, and when we roll the dough and put it in the pan, it becomes the tortilla. So now you have to see that this thing is chemically changed or not. So yes, this thing is absolutely 100% chemically changed, because this atom mixes with this atom, then they are changed into another type of atom, which is formed in the shape of tortilla. So this type of changes we call them as chemical changes. Look, I lit the fire inside the wood, it turned into ash because it's chemically changes. It changed every type of the atom inside the wood, it changed into ash. So it's chemically changed, and wheat plus water I made into dough. So that's also a chemically changed, and when I put inside the pan, it became tortilla. So this thing is also a chemically changed thing. Now if I cut the woods into piece, okay, I cut the woods into piece, then this would be called as the now this thing would be called as the physical change. This will be called as the physical change. If I would cut the wood into pieces, then this thing would be known as the physical change. Why? Because I have cut the wood. But the pieces of the wood are still in the the wood. But the changes is that the shape of the wood has changed. It has changed into another centimeter, another meter. So that's why we call this type of change as a physical change. It's changed into a form of any type of shape. And when I fire this wood, it turns into ash. Now this type of change we call them as chemical change. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video and you have learned about physical and chemical changes. And if you really do understand, then please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to help your friends, then share this type of video with your friends so that they can also get the knowledge. And I will meet you in the next video, and